Yo, welcome to Cherokee Now. Today we have Andrew Maney joining the show. Andrew is the proud owner of Mountain Community Propane, a Terro-certified propane company located here in Cherokee. Andrew, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Who's some of your family? Where are you from?
So I'm from the local area. I'm from Cherokee here, and my mom and dad are Jim and Judy Maney.
Okay.
My mom, Judy, has Soco Hair Fashion, or Soco Hair and Sand. She's had a beauty shop here in Cherokee for almost 40 years. And then my father, James Maney, he's had a small engine shop here in Cherokee. He's also got a landscaping business that he's had for the last 20 years around the local area. So that's my folks. And like I said, I'm born and raised right here in Cherokee.
Now, you used to work with Cherokee Central Schools. Is that right? Tell me about that time.
I did. So for 8 years, I was at Cherokee Middle School. I was my last stint there was the last 5 years. I was a 7th grade social studies teacher.
How about that?
So yeah, I got to meet a lot of interesting folks and had a great time with the kids there. I was also a coach as well. I coached football and golf.
Okay.
And so
now, would any of these football guys go on to win a state championship, or is this a little bit before that?
This was a little bit before that, but the group that just won the state championship, I did have all those guys in class, and you talk about a great group.
All right.
Man, you just knew they were going to do some great things, and here they are today.
That's impressive.
At the top of it.
Proud of that.
Very
the
proud
communities, everybody's proud about that.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
So, what got you into propane?
So my father-in-law had a business for 15 years, Smoky Mountain Propane, and through college, I was looking for some part-time work and picked some up with him.
Okay.
And through college, continued working with him. And then even after college, you know how it is, right out of school, you can't find a job. So I continued working with him for a little bit, and then he sold out. It's been almost 5 years ago.
Okay.
And I just realized there was an opportunity here, so, jumped into it and wanted to see where it would go. My first year, I was still teaching as well.
Okay.
So
you were dual duty.
Yeah, pumping propane with flashlights and everything else.
At nighttime.
Yeah.
So what were some of the pitfalls? Tell me about some of that coming up when you're starting up your company. What are some of the things that you ran into, some of the struggles you might have had?
So some of the biggest struggles were the fact that I was doing two jobs. People, that's their... When propane's a primary necessity for their heat or whatever it might be, you're teaching school too.
Right.
They don't necessarily want to jump on board with that, and I can understand that completely. But I had followers and I had people that supported me, and it was awesome. So that small customer base got me to where I am today. But that was one of the biggest pitfalls, and just getting my name out there. That was probably the toughest recognition. You have a lot of corporations out here that handle propane, so getting your name out there with those guys and getting people to realize that you're competitive with everything that they can do.
Right.
So
you offer a full suite of services that all the competition offers. And I don't want to get into the grit and grind with that competition, but what are some of the things that make your company compete?
So, competitive part of our business is the fact that we are a locally owned business. Right. We're one of two in the area that's a locally owned and operated business. Also being an enrolled member and having a business here in Cherokee, the support that I get from the local population is just unreal.
Right.
People in this area are so supportive of natives, so that's been awesome. And then on top of that, we're very competitive with our pricing. Okay. Usually we're saving $1 to $2 on the gallon.
Wow, that's considerable when you're talking about 200-gallon fills.
Yes.
Wow.
So and most of the companies, including us, have a 100-gallon minimum.
Okay.
So if you get a 100-gallon minimum, and you're saving $1 to $2, immediately you're saving $100 to $200.
Right.
And if heating is your, if propane is your primary heat, in the season you might use 400 to 600 gallons.
Okay.
So significant savings.
Okay. Excellent. Have you had any tribal assistance during your endeavor?
Yes. So Cherokee Boys Club has been so supportive of us.
Okay.
Actually, we have tanks throughout the entire Boys Club property.
Awesome.
And we have a contract with the Boys Club as well. I appreciate those guys so much. And then other programs as well, like the Elder program with the Solly Manor program. We don't have that contract, but they do help us in that they give us some of the overflow.
Okay.
And, being Terro as well, my Terro agents, they've just been awesome.
Good about helping you get contacts.
Great about getting contacts and getting my foot in the door and letting me know when things are available and contracts are coming up. So
Good.
A lot of support.
When tribal, what is something you could say to a young tribal member out there that might see this about, if they're interested in something, like if they have a passion for something or if they see an opportunity, what do you say to that?
Set goals, set goals and achieve those goals and read them every day.
Right.
Look at that goal. If you are an aspiring business owner, or if you're aspiring to, teach,
right.
Set those goals and achieve, go as high as you can. I mean, you're the only thing holding you back, you really are. And I figured that out once I started this business. I originally started and said, I'm just going to be a small locally owned, but now I'm starting to realize that we can blossom into something bigger than that. Good. And, now I'm setting my own goals.
Good. So you adjust those goals as you meet them.
Yes.
You don't stop. You don't get satisfied with where you're at. You try to grow and continue to expand what you're doing.
Yeah, you got to
make
stay
yourself
hungry.
better every day.
Yeah, you got to stay hungry.
Well, good. That's some great information for the public, and I hope some young folks do see this, and even folks out there that are older and that want to get into something new.
Yes.
Do it.
Definitely.
I mean, that's what it's about, right? Grabbing opportunities and just taking advantage of them and doing them and continue to be community oriented.
Yes.
Continue to pay back.
It's never too late.
Right. What if folks, once they realize you're an enrolled member, have you had any cool interactions with folks?
Oh yeah, it's unreal. So a lot of times too, what I'll get from like the elderly or the elder population here in Cherokee is they'll immediately say, well, why don't you have the contract with us?
Oh.
Or we want to sign up with you. And it's just been an outpouring of love from them. And then just even the younger generation, as soon as they find out it's an enrolled member owned business,
right.
They immediately want to jump on board. And the outpour of support's just been,
great.
More than I can ask for.
Great.
From the local population.
Well, that's awesome, and I think that was the idea behind it all. We support each other
Yes.
in every endeavor, so long as we keep each other straight as well.
That's right.
But we will do that, and that's good to see you succeeding in that. So how would someone interested in maybe switching to your company, and what is that process? If I'm a customer of another propane company and I want to switch to you because I just like what message you're bringing, what's that process like?
Okay, so one of the unique abilities that we tried to make for the folks that are wanting to switch to us is the fact that we bring everything to you. That includes the paperwork, of course. Anything. If you're wanting to switch to us and you have a customer-owned tank, it's as simple as calling us or contacting us through Facebook or our website, mcpropane.com.
Okay.
There's a way to fill out an order there for propane.
Okay.
And so upon that first delivery, what we do is we go over a safety information sheet and we fill out that sheet with all the appliances you have in the house, run a leak test, and make sure everything's tight on the system so your account started that way. If you're wanting to switch to us and you lease a tank from another company, we do offer that. And so that's just as simple, again, as contacting us putting you on the schedule, and again, we bring the paperwork to them. Now, the switch-out process is us contacting the company for you as well. So that customer doesn't have to contact the company that they currently are with. We contact them for them.
So it don't have to be that awkward exchange of, hey, I'm switching companies.
Yes.
You handle that for me, and you smile a little bit while you're doing it, don't you?
Right. Well, because it's your business building.
Yeah.
So you're happy for that. And folks find that the switch out process is fairly simple.
Okay.
And right now, most companies that we switch with or switch our tanks with, they're able to get out to that customer's house within a week or two.
Okay.
To get the tanks. Some of the companies are a little further behind because they're so busy right now. It's the winter season.
Middle of the winter, yeah.
So we completely understand, but it's a simple process.
Well, good. Well, hopefully, through the summer and spring, as folks get to hear this and spread the news about your exciting company and the things you offer, maybe by next winter they'll be prepped and set and ready to go, and not have to worry about switching out in the middle of winter. That'd be tough, but good. Well, we look forward to seeing your company grow and continue to expand out into our community. And awesome. You are the only enrolled member propane company, so we're not promoting or marketing or advertising you by no means, but we are. You're an enrolled member, and you deserve every opportunity to speak to the community and say what you're doing, and if folks like what you're doing, they'll continue to use it. I'm sure they'll tell you when they don't.
Yes, sir.
And that's the good thing about our community. We hold each other accountable to those things, and that's good.
We really appreciate every bit of that.
Good. So mcpropane.com.
mcpropane.com.
And on Facebook, what is it?
And on Facebook, it's Mountain Community Propane.
Mountain Community Propane. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, hope folks reach out to you and your business continues to thrive.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us today.
Yes, sir.
And we look forward to having you back anytime you have any other services you offer or anything else you're doing, updates, let us come back on and let us know. And I'm sure, proud as you are with those kids winning the state championship, I'm excited, young men, and we'll look forward to continue to see some growth on that end too.
Yeah, for sure. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, that'll be it for today. If you're listening at home and would like to comment on the show or ask questions regarding what we've discussed today, please comment on our EBCI Cherokee Now Facebook page at facebook.com/Cherokee Now. We'll see you soon. Data Dog,